Hi, I'm Rafael.
Hi, I'm Harvy.
Hi, I'm Leihua. Hi, I'm Rhealynn.
And our project is called The Three Mysterious Laws of Motion by Isaac Newton.
Yeah.
The purpose of us learning about Newton's three laws of motion is to understand how things move or sit still, how you don't float out of bed or fall through the floor of your house.
Newton's laws control how cars work, how water flows, how buildings don't fall down, and basically how everything around us moves.
In addition, Newton's laws of motion are important because they are the foundation of classical mechanics, one of the main branches of physics.
Mechanics is the study of how objects move or do not move when forces act upon them.
Newton's first law of motion, or the law of inertia, states that every object will remain at rest or won't have a change in motion until it's compelled to change its state by an unbalanced force. For example, a seatbelt demonstrates Newton's first law of motion because if you were to put on your seatbelt and the person driving suddenly comes to a halt, your seatbelt is a force that will keep you in your place. If you are not wearing a seatbelt, there won't be anything that will keep you at rest. The braking, which will send you forward, is an unbalanced force that is acted upon you because there is nothing keeping you at rest.
Newton's second law of motion, or the law of velocity and force, states that the acceleration of an object is dependent upon two variables, which are the net force acting upon an object and the mass of the object.
Hey, Leigh, you want to know something?
Something, what is it?
I learned that I'm a better race car driver than you.
Bruh, not even. You bump into everything.
No, you don't even have evidence for that.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all.
On your marks, get set, go!
Take a race between these vehicles that differ in mass as an example. If we were to push them with equal force, then the lighter car will generate more acceleration than the heavier one because the greater mass count slows it down a bit.
Newton's third law of motion states that with every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. So, the action in this experiment would be us putting the Mentos in the Diet Coke, and the reaction would be the Coke shooting out of the bottle in one direction.
Another example is walking. When walking, our feet are pushing against the ground, applying a force, and thus results in an opposite force that pushes us forward and makes us move.
Therefore, Newton's three laws of motion are important to human life.
For the first law, we showed myself using a seatbelt and my mom suddenly comes to a stop, making it the law of inertia.
For the second law, Harvy and Leihua did a race with a bus and Hot Wheels, which led the car to go faster than the bus because it has less mass.
Finally, the last law, we put Mentos in a Coca-Cola bottle. This experiment demonstrates Newton's third law of motion because we know that every reaction has an equal and opposite reaction.
In this experiment, you can see that the action would be us placing Mentos into the Coca-Cola bottle, causing the reaction to create an explosion.
And that will conclude our experiment. Yay!
Yup!